In this presentation, I will be discussing business information systems, how they help or hinder an organisation, and is there any implication to using these systems to make their decision-making process. I'll be relating to this to the Swedish company of IKEA, which has 392 stores on a multinational platform. First of all, there are three main ways of making a decision. This was defined by Cole and Kelly. These are structured, semi-structured and unstructured. A structured decision is where it becomes routine for a business. They know what they're doing and they've been there before. A semi-structured is where only part of the problem has a clear-cut answer. And an unstructured is a complex situation where the rules are unknown. Relating this to a business tool, an example of the structured decision-making process would be a decision tree. This would be used at an operational level, however developed at the tactical level. For example, if a customer wanted to return an item, is it packaged? Yes. Do they have their receipt? Yes, and they can return it. However, does it have its packaging? No. Was it broken by a customer fault? Yes, can't return it. This shows that communication would have to take place to ensure employees know the procedure to follow. If this was a new policy, then the message, when it is being decoded by the employee, would look for their facial expressions, their body language, and would try and pick out the opinion of who is passing on the message. If you want this to be a successful policy, then you need to have good body language, such as smiling to your colleagues, holding your head up high, and not stuttering or putting any personal tone to the message. To do this, I need to collect qualitative and quantitative data on every aspect of the business. This is much like a PEST or a PESTLE analysis, another business tool. Having a business information system allows data to be recorded collectively rather than apart. For example, where information is being collected in IKEA and being compared to another aspect of their business is by using a footfall counter. This is a device that allows a business to gain a rough idea on how many people are entering the store at what time of day. This can enable them to work out their prime time, to know if they need any more staff. Then they can compare this to their staffing board that day to ensure they had enough or to see if they had too many. Another way that they can track their customers and compare to see if they had enough staff is using an IKEA family card. Using a loyalty card and agreeing to the terms and conditions allows them to see what types of products they are buying and how often they shop there. I decided to do a SWOT analysis, again another business tool, on the aspect of using an IKEA family loyalty card. A strength is that you're able to build a relationship with your customer. You know what kind of products they like, therefore you can send offers to them directly just so that it's a personalised touch for them. A weakness is that due to sending emails, you might not receive the email, therefore miss the opportunity and lose sales. An opportunity, again, is building the relationship, knowing your customer. The fact they called it IKEA family makes you feel as if you're a part of something and your opinion matters to the company. Therefore, you're likely to shop there because you feel like you're important. A threat is that, again, with business information systems, they could be hacked. There is lots of personal information on this database, such as your address and your name and where you live. If this information gets hacked, then anyone can use it and resell it onto a hacker. It's also then brand damaging because, like the Sony, where the PlayStation's accounts were hacked, they was used and the bank cards was used to buy things that no one had actually bought. Using a business information system enables all human elements to be eliminated, such as emotions. Body argued that decisions may have different outcomes due to external factors. For example, a problem may go wrong with a potential partner, and if the decision tree says that they should pull the plug on it, however they have an emotional element to it so they feel attached and would like to see the project through, they may end up ignoring the decision tree. Therefore, they're wasting time and potential money, and they're also messing the system about that's already in place. Using business information system does have limitations, these being the legal implication. The first implication is the privacy policy. Every company will have a policy in place for when buying or ordering a product. In this document, it will explain what information they will take and it highlights any information that could be passed on. For example, I decided to look on the IKEA website and check out the policy they had. They said that they would pass their information on to their delivery drivers. This is so they are able to deliver to the correct address, however it needed my permission to do so. The privacy policy also covers their CCTV monitoring system. This points out that they will only keep their recordings for 6 months. However, this is due to the Limitation Act of 1980. This is a British legislation which provides time limits on storage of personnel either for the company or the customer and how long they can be kept for. Another piece of legislation is the EU Law of Data Protection Act of 1998. Gov.uk defines this how your personal information is used by organisations, businesses or the government. This means that every piece of information that a company takes must warrant a good reason to do so. In May 2018, the UK will still be classed as a European member. The legislation will be replaced for GDPR, General Data Protection Regulation. The changes mean that the consequences of misuse will evolve into a much harsher punishment into using the information incorrectly. With Data Protection Act, there is a number of different principles to follow when collecting the information. These are clear guidelines on what information you can and cannot take. Therefore, if you are to go wrong, you cannot fall back on you didn't know what information you could take, as it is legally pointed out for you. The last one I will be discussing is the Freedom of Information Act. This allows a person to request information that has been published to the public domain. For example, a customer could request how many stores they have in the UK. IKEA provide this service for free, but usually a company would charge around £10 and can take up to 40 days to gather the information. The Freedom of Information Act is different from the Data Protection Act, as the Data Protection Act is you as an individual. The Freedom of Information Act is a group. It's how a group of people are looked. You cannot specifically say how many stores is there near your name, as it is personal to you. An advantage for having all these legal guidelines is that you have the structure, what you can and can't take, and how you can use them pointed out for you. It also reduces the misuse. It tells you what to do. A disadvantage is that for data protection, we are going through Brexit. This is the process of Britain leaving the European Union. The process of the UK leaving the EU is going to be a lengthy process. We're unsure what's going to be at the other side. An article by Ash Ringar backs up this argument by saying, we don't know where we're going. So this is an example of unstructured decision-making style. There is also the Freedom of Information Act, which is also a limitation. This takes money to train a person, to hire a person, and to have personnel staff keeping hold of this information. If someone requests it, they have to go through a database to gather all the information. It can all be a waste of time for a business as well. In conclusion, a business information system can help or hinder a business depending on how you view it. They are a good, vital system to have in place, but there will be the elements of your reputation at risk. If the system is to be hacked or misused, it can leave customers and also potential investors left feeling angry. This can result into less sales and less investments for the company. But using a business information allows you to identify rooms of improvement and base your strategic planning around this. For example, if 2 o'clock is your busiest time of day and you didn't have enough staff in, you'd put more staff in so that you have staff available for your customers. Thank you.